Hello, Prissy. Welcome. Welcome to our live session. How are you doing? You can type any question you have in the in the comment section so that it will be answered. Welcome, everyone. We are just waiting for a few more people, then we will start. I think that we can start. So, hello guys, welcome everybody. Welcome to our first live session. So, this session is mainly to thank our fans for helping us reach over 3K subscribers in the past few months. So, we will be answering some questions pertaining to this channel, and if you have anything you want us to talk about, you can leave them in the comment section and someone will answer you. I have already seen some questions coming through from Princess, and that's good one. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. But before then, I want to thank everyone once again for making us reach this milestone. This is a very happy moment for us because we started this channel not long ago, and we thought that we would just want to talk about conferences and make it easy for people to access all the specs when it comes to attending conferences. But with the help of you and other people, we've reached so many people globally, and we had so many people testifying that this channel has really helped them a lot. So today is our first live stream, and we want to talk about the channel. And if you have any questions too, you can drop them in the comment section. And I have seen a question from Princess Tracy, and she says that um, can you personally help me go through filling of the NMC UK forms online? I am a midwife. So yeah, this is very simple. You just have to go through the steps of the application, and it's pretty simple. They ask of your name, your address, and these are bio data that you can provide yourself. But if you still need assistance, just join our Telegram group and just send me a private message, and I will also have a look at it and see how I can help you. Yeah. Yeah, so someone was just prompting me on how you can get the Telegram link. Just go to our YouTube profile, just go to the link, and you will be able to get the YouTube link, and you can come in there and come and ask any question. And also, we've reached another milestone. We have been accepted into the YouTube partnership program. And this means that members or subscribers can donate to the channel to help the channel to grow. So if you are part of us, if you are part of some of our partners who donate monthly or send super thanks, then I have someone who can assist you to go through all these applications without any concerns. Okay, so if you want to be part of our group, we can also make sure that you get your conference letters. We also make sure that you get some of these invitation letters for free. You know, sometimes navigating the invitation letters or filling all these forms come with a bit of difficulty. But if you are part of our YouTube thanks program or YouTube partnership program, then someone will assist you to um, fill all these forms. So, guys, just try and help the channel to grow, and we will also assist you in all areas that you need. All right, so if you are here, this is our first live session. Just make sure that you like this live session. Just give us a comment. Tell us how you are doing over the past few months. And if you have any questions, you drop them in the comment section as well, and we will answer you. I think we have 6 people on live now, and yeah, so if you have any question, just drop them in the comment section. All right, so let me also talk about the plan that the channel have going forward. So I think that a lot of people came with complaints that we post our conferences late and they couldn't attend the conferences, or sometimes they got the invitation letters and it was late for them to attend. And these complaints came from people who joined the channel later on, because those who came earlier on were able to get access to some of the conferences. I met one guy in Germany and he joined the group early, so he was able to access all these conferences. Now, um, going forward, I know that we have people coming in every day, and we have decided to bring conferences that will occur next year, or conferences that will take place next year very early, so that people can access them within the earliest possible time, so that there will not be any delays in attending these conferences now. So we've just gathered all these conferences. We are ready to publish them. And first of all, we are going to talk about conferences in Africa. So if you are someone who have never traveled before, this is a good opportunity for you to take chances and attend these conferences in your home country, or conferences in your next neighbors country. So for example, if you're in Ghana, we have conferences in Nigeria that will be happening, so you can attend. And I also have a conference which will be happening in January, where Nigerians can attend. There are some in Kenya, South Africa, and most of the African countries. So I'll be talking about these conferences very soon. And if you are someone who is interested in conferences or want to travel to Europe or to America, this is a good time for you to attend some of these conferences, so that it will better your chances of getting visas in the future. Yeah. And also, I got some private messages about some individuals who got invitation letters to ANA conferences, and they were not able to get appointment date, especially in Ghana and Nigeria. We have appointment dates which goes as far back in next year, February. So people were not able to attend, and that's why we are also going to talk earlier about all these conferences which will be happening next year, so that people can attend them early. So if you are joining the live today, we are just being appreciative. We thank you for making us 3K subscribers and more. And we have also been accepted into the YouTube partnership program. So you can also make a donation to the channel to help the channel to grow. You can also join the membership. We have a whole lot of membership packages there that you can join, and all of these comes with perks. So we have some membership packages where you'll be the first person to see the video that we post, and also membership people, or people who are part of the members, are going to be assisted when it comes to filling of the applications, when it comes to CGFNS and visa applications, and also getting your invitation letters for conferences. So we are going to assist all of these people who are part of our membership. Yeah. All right. So just put in any question for me. If you are joining, we still have some time. We are going to wait for a few more people so that they will come and ask questions. Then we will move forward. Mm. Oh, yo. So someone is asking me my JC plug. So yeah, I have a guy in Ghana who is very good when it comes to getting me jerseys. He can get you jerseys from every team when it comes to player version. He also have some for supporters, and he has a whole collective of jerseys from different countries, different teams: Saudi Arabia, APL, Italian League, Serie A, and the US League as well. So if you need any jersey, just contact him. I'll leave his details in the description, and also I'll leave his contact number in the chat. So if you need any JC, just give him a call and just send him a message on WhatsApp, and wherever you are in the world, he will just deliver it to you. So if you need any JC, just contact him and he will be of help. So his company name is called The Office, and they are in Accra. They deal with all kind of JCs. He's a very good chap. So he has been giving me a lot of JCs. So if you are following me, you see that I wear a lot of JCs, and everyone here also wear a lot of JCs. That's why we are always sponsored by this guy. So I'm working with him on a project where he will come and support us. So you will see his flyers in some of our videos very soon. Yeah. All right. I didn't know people were observant about what I wear, but yeah, I like jerseys a lot. And the best jerseys are always from the Liverpool Football Club. You see that our recent jersey is the best when it comes to this year's EPL. No teams comes nearer. Okay, so if you need any JC from Manchester United, these smaller teams, Manchester United and Everton, Man City, just contact him. But if you need JCs from top teams like Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona as well, you can also contact him. Yeah. All right. So we have a question from Saxon Media, which I will reply shortly. Yeah. All right, guys, keep your questions coming. And yeah, so let me just finish with the one from Saxon Media. So he said, what was the inspiration behind the channel? So I was speaking to a friend, and he was concerned, or he wanted to know why agencies in Ghana or traveling agencies charge so much for attending conferences. And that prompted me to think that I should do something to help these guys. So I helped a couple of them, and I said, why don't I create a YouTube channel where I'll talk about this so that a lot of people can also get help from the channel? And also not only about conferences, we've been in UK here for quite some time, and people always reach out to us to help them with some other stuff. And I think that creating a YouTube channel will be the best solution, because I can't answer everyone at the same time, and the emails and text messages kept coming. So we sat down and said that why don't we create a YouTube channel where we can address all these concerns? So I think that's the main idea behind the YouTube channel. Even though it's long overdue, we decided to start this year, February and March. So on March, we posted our first video, and ever since, we've been trying. Even though we have busy schedules, we have lots of videos that we have to do. We have a lot of scripts. We have more than 148 scripts, but the problem is getting the time to shoot all these videos and edit them. That has been the main constraint, but we are trying our best, and we will get there very soon. Yeah. Was there any question? So also in the studio we have Valentine here. So he's assisting me with all this live session. So if you see questions coming on the screen, we have someone assisting. We have Valentine, and we have Ayoko, who is also working remotely to help us in this live session. So shout out to you guys. And I have a question from Princess Prissy. She says that what are some of the questions asked at the embassy when maybe you get a job overseas when applying for a visa? So this is country dependent. For example, if you are coming to UK for a tier 2 visa, mostly they don't conduct interviews for applicants who are coming to the UK on a tier 2 visa. I haven't heard anyone going for a visa interview on tier 2 before. But I heard a guy who went for a visa interview because he was coming as a volunteer. I think it has to do with religious volunteer or something. That guy had to go for an interview, but I'm not sure about tier 2 sponsorship. I know tier 2 sponsorship applicants don't go for any visa interview. And when it comes to US applications, I've made a whole lot of videos on questions that you can be asked when you're going for an interview session at a US embassy. And these can be pretty straightforward. You have a job offer from a company, so this means that it is a legit one. You have all your documents ready, so they're just going to ask you about the work that you are going to do, how credible are your documents, and how you got the job, and you just have to be confident in answering all these questions. So I've done videos on these type of questions that will be asked, especially for a US visa interview session. So you can just navigate on the channel and you can have a look at these questions and answers. Yeah. Oh my God. So someone is here with another question which made me laugh, and I'll answer shortly. Okay. All right. So Jamfi said is here, and he said, "When will you meet Kudu?" So actually, we've been to the London Stadium for I think 2 or 3 times. We saw him, but we are yet to meet personally. I know where this question is coming from. He sees a lot of my WhatsApp videos, and I always talk about how people in Germany thought I was Kudus when I went there for the AIDS conference. Yeah. So if you haven't seen our video, we did a vlog actually on what happened in Germany. So you can just check on our channel and you will see this video where some group of children and some adults thought I was a footballer and they thought I was Muhammad Kudus. Yeah. I used to play football, but I had to retire because of injuries. Do you have any brothers? This is coming from Amy Eze. Yes, I have 3 brothers with me here in UK. I have 3 of them. They are all nurses. So I actually come from a family where everyone is a nurse, and all of them are in the UK here. Yes. What categories of people can benefit from the channel? So this question is coming from Michael. Michael. So Michael, this channel has a lot of things in place. If you look on the channel, we started talking about conferences. We talked about CBT for midwives. We talk about nursing. We talk about how people can go for visa interviews and the question that they should expect. So we talk about a whole lot of stuff. We inspire people. We talk about IELTS. We talk about NCLEX. And as the channel grows, we are going to maybe narrow what we do here. But of course, for at the moment, we are just going to address anything that will make people have some good effect in their life, or people grow inwardly. So we just want everyone to grow, and I think this is the best time for us to explore all other opportunities. I know a lot of people want to travel, and sometimes you just need some motivation, or you just need someone to tell you that you can do it again, go and try again. And that is what we are here for. So anyone can benefit from this channel, even if you don't plan to travel, or if you don't plan to learn NCLEX or write IELTS. You still have to be here because this information can be passed on to your younger brothers and sisters, and they are going to benefit from the channel. Yeah. All right. So I have a question from Millicent up here. And she's asking me if I know any African country aside Ghana and Nigeria where you can get a US visa interview date swiftly. And also if I know about any UN conferences. So yes, so I have a lot of people on my Telegram group asking me about dates in Cote d'Ivoire and Togo. So I have a friend who actually tried to get a date in Togo. I haven't been able to follow up on how it went, but I think there are other African countries that you can try apart from Ghana and Nigeria. And if you are in Ghana, Togo and Cote d'Ivoire are very close countries that you can try. But all the same, all this you have to try early. The earlier, the better. Yeah. All right, keep your questions coming. I can see some questions are coming through. Yeah, that's impressive. Keep your questions coming, and I will try as much as possible to answer most of them. Hmm. All right, so this is coming from Hair Classic, and I presume it's a female. She says that, "Hi Manuel, what kinds of documents do you need to apply for a UK visit visa if you are on tier 2 visa?" Hmm. All right, so I just want to read my own meaning into your question. I am trying to believe that if you have a tier 2 visa and you are in UK and you want to invite someone, let's say from Nigeria or Ghana or anywhere, the kind of documents that you need to present. I don't know if I'm getting the right kind of understanding. But for example, if you are okay, let's say the person is in Ghana and want to come as a visitor to UK. So you just need these documents, and obviously you need your passport, you need your invite from the person in the UK. So you just have to let the person indicate in the invitation letter that they know you very well. You are coming to visit them for this purpose, and they are going to accommodate you, and they have to give their timeline. So they can state that they'll be visiting you for 2 weeks, and they have to state the time that they will be staying. And also they have to also prove their immigration status. So they have to prove with this BRP. They have to make copies of their BRP and send along. And also you have to make sure that you have proof of funds. You have to make sure you have enough money to cover the trip. Some people ask me the amount of money that is needed. This is not a fix. There is no fixed amount of money, but there should be enough money in your account to cover the entire trip. And also, as I said earlier, the person has to prove that they will accommodate you. So you need proof of accommodation as well. Yeah. So together with other supporting documents that is needed. If you are married, you can add your marriage sets as well. If you are working, you have to get letters from your employer stating that you are on leave and you have been granted leave. And you can also get an introductory letter from your employer to the embassy to give you any assistance. Yeah. I think these are the documents that is needed. And also you can also get your travel insurance. I don't think this is very necessary, but you can get it in some cases. Yeah. Oh, social media. Mm. All right, so I have a question from Saxon Media. He's asking me about the favorite part of being a content creator. So actually, when I started, I the favorite part was just learning. It makes you learn a lot. Something that you didn't know, you just have to go and research. You have to learn and keep learning. But it's a very stressful thing to do, but it's also very challenging, and it challenges you to learn. So I like the part that makes me learn, but challenge it's not easy. It's not been easy at all. I'm combining working as a full-time schooling and shooting these videos, writing scripts, and even though I have people helping me, still it's not an easy journey, but I just love anything about it, especially how it makes me learn. Yeah. Yeah. So Michael is back again, and he's asking me about um my challenge. So he's asking the challenges in becoming a nurse and also as a content creator. So as I said earlier, this is very difficult because sometimes you have an off day and you feel like I have this content to shoot, but you have the energy, you have everything, but you just feel reluctant. There is no motivation to shoot. I think these are some of the things that discourages people. I know some channels that are dead, and they not that they can't. I have a guy sitting right with me, and he's laughing because his channel is dead. He started with so much energy, but after one or two videos he couldn't continue because it's very difficult, and especially if you're in UK, it's very stressful. I think content creation is a full-time job, and we have to give credit to Nanel and other pace setters who have been doing well in the game. So it's a very challenging job, but what can we do? We just have to make sure that we do our best and carry on. I think that it will get better when I finish school, and I'll have quite some time on my side to shoot videos. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So if you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section, and I will try my best to answer all of them. And once again, we thank you all for making us reach over 3,200 subscribers in these few months. And we couldn't have gotten this far without your help and your encouragement. So thank to everyone. Thank to everyone in the Telegram group. Thanks to all the people on my WhatsApp platform who have been also sharing the link. I have friends like Edward and Valentine, Ayoko, Sophia, Emrys, and a whole bunch of people behind me. I have my brothers behind me as well. So guys, thank you everyone for making us reach 3K subscribers. I'll be very grateful if by the end of the year we reach 10K subscribers, but we will just keep on pushing the good content, even though if we don't reach 10K subscribers. All right. So if you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section and I will attend to them. All right. So I have a question from Alberta Opoko. Yeah. So Alberta is asking me about my greatest challenge in my career. This question is quite a tough one because I've had so many challenges in my career. When I was in Ghana, I had some challenges, and even when I started working in UK, I had so many challenges. And I think that let me talk about the one that occurred in UK, and that had to do with my first job. And settling in a different country come with so much difficulties, and I wasn't getting along with the culture here, how fast people talk, and how they want things to be done in perfection, and also working with different kind of people from different walks of life. It was very challenging. So I think that working with different people, settling in a different country, different weather was one of the most challenging times in my career. There were times that I had to argue with my manager because of some minor issues, but I think at the end of the day, I overcame all of these challenges, and now I am enjoying my new role at my new workplace. Yeah. All right. So I have another question from Pomo. She's asking me about the most important skill I've learned during these tutorials. I'm not sure the kind of tutorials you're talking about, but if you're talking about YouTube, YouTube has made me learn a lot about shooting my own videos, doing editing. I didn't know it will come to a time where I will be editing videos, holding microphones, and I'm not a very good speaker, so it also enhances, it has improved how I speak. I know I'm not the best, and when I started early on, I used to put some of the errors that I was making in my videos, and it's all very nice to see that you've made mistakes and you are trying to perfect them. So I think that I'm learning a lot. Is I don't have one thing I can pinpoint. I think I'm learning on how to speak into the camera, how to edit videos, and how to also communicate with people even off the camera. So I think I'm learning a lot. Yeah. All right. So I have a question from Golden Basket. He's asking me if I have conferences that are less strict requirements and there are no application fees. So yes, if you studied what the conferences that we post on this channel, most of them come with free registration. I know that people are always finding ways to do people, so that's why we have to go and research, get conferences that are easy to navigate and apply for this conference. So we have a lot of them, and in the coming weeks, we will be dropping conferences that will be happening in 2025 before we even get to 2025 so that we can start the process early. Yes. So just stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, tell us about tell your friends about the channel and help us to grow, and we will bring you the best that we can. Yeah. So Michael is back again. He's saying that everyone has a good report about you. What's your secret? Well, Michael, you haven't met everyone. I know definitely when Jesus Christ has some people who hated him. And I'm not saying that I'm not a good chap. I am trying to be my best, and I think that helping people is my aim. So I always try to impact on everyone that I meet. If I meet you on a fair day, I will ask myself, I'm leaving you now. What am I leaving with you? What positive impact can I leave for you to have in future or to develop yourself? So it's all about having the right mindset and also helping people, because if you help someone one day, they can also help you. I think that's my secret. Yeah. All right. So keep your questions coming and only me in answer. All right. So keep your questions coming, and I will try and answer all of them for you. All right. So once again, welcome back to the live. And if you are new here, my name is Manuel. I have a team behind me, and we have a YouTube channel where we talk about nursing, conferences, job opportunities, news, gossips, vlogs. We talk about anything that will inspire you or make you move from one level to another level. And we always try to do this at the most um cheapest. We don't want people to spend more on traveling, so we just come with anything that will help you to achieve this. Now I have a question from our Belta, and she's saying that, do you have any regrets being a health worker? Hmm. Never. I have no regrets. I think that being a health worker is one of the most inspiring jobs in the world, because you you live with someone who are at their lowest moment, and by the time you leave them, they will get better. So, and apart from that, it also gives you a lot of opportunities to travel overseas, work with people from different walks of life, and there are so much opportunities when you try to work as a health person. So I have no regrets, and I will do it again in my next life. All right, keep your questions coming. So I have a question again. What do you enjoy most about interacting with your audience? Hmm. Yeah, so I think this question is quite tricky because some of my audience on the Telegram page, some people send me private messages and you just have to reply them at your earliest possible time. I always try to do my best, and the most important thing or what I enjoy is when after you've given them information, they go work it out and come back with the good news. So I have a lot of people getting invitation letters from US and Germany as well. And when interacting with them and about their success stories, I become so happy. I had one guy who was able to get scholarship to the conference we attended in Germany, and he was very grateful. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to meet him in Germany because he was quite busy, and I was also having fun in different places. So I think talking with my audience is one of the best moments in my life because sometimes you feel down and someone will just send you a message to help them to accomplish something, and you are able to offer a hand. I think that's one of the best things. Yeah. All right. So I have a question from the Justin's house. So he's asking me about what motivated me to stop practicing as a nurse in UK. Oh, what will motivate you to stop practicing nursing in UK to a different country? You know, I think that we have to be honest to people back home and other people in different professions that nursing in a country which is not yours is very difficult because it comes with so much different aspect of life. They expect so much from you. You have to do extra time sometimes, and even if you don't feel like going to work, you just have to go and just look at the extreme weathers that we have in this country. So I have always been advocating for people to go back home and settle if they wish, and this is in individual differences. So I think the biggest motivating for me is it's not it's being able to go to work at the time that I feel like going. I don't want anyone to design a rota for me to tell me the shift I have to go, even if the weather is not so good. You know, sometimes if you are even sick and you call in sick, people think that um, you just don't want to come to work, but that's not so. We all have days that we don't feel like going to work. So I've always been someone who is interested in farming. So in the next 5 years, if you see me in Ghana as a farmer, don't be surprised because I always want to go back to Ghana just because of the weather in this country. I don't like the weather at all. So my biggest motivation is going to be the weather and working under stress. Yeah. All right, guys, welcome. If you have any questions, just drop them. Today is our first live session, and we want to interact with everyone and know how we are doing. Tell us how we are doing. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section, and I will try and attend to them. If you have any topic that you want us to go and research and do videos on it, just tell us, and we are going to do exactly that. But this live session is just to show our appreciation to all the 3K people who have subscribed to this channel and urging us to go forward. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section. Thank God. So I have a question from Michael. He's asking me if I'm a religious person. Yeah, I would say I am a religious person and I believe in God. So yeah, I think I'm very religious. Yeah. So I have a question from Elibed, and he's asking me if he can apply as a diploma because he has GNM. I'm not sure what GNM means. I don't know if it's general nursing, mental, or can you help me, Valentine? What is GNM? So, Elibet, can you please explain what GNM is? I've heard GNM before, but I haven't actually got. Let me just have a quick look. General Nursing and Midwifery. So, GNM stands for General Nursing and Midwifery. Well, if your course is diploma, I think that you have to just go in for a diploma program rather than go in for an EN, because I think that the diploma is much better if indeed your course back home is a diploma program. Yeah. So another question from Elibert. He's asking if it's difficult to get a job as an enrolled nurse in New Zealand. Well, I'm not sure about enrolled nurses in New Zealand, but I tried to apply for a few colleagues of mine who are enrolled nurses in New Zealand. And all the feedback I was getting from the agencies were that they want nurses. So I think it's quite tough to get a job in New Zealand as an enrolled nurse. And even though it will come with some difficulties, you just don't have to rule it out. You just have to keep on applying because now it's difficult to get jobs in most of the countries. I don't know why, but most of the countries are trying to persuade their own people to go into the profession, but it's not working. But still, it's difficult for people to get jobs overseas. But don't give up, keep on trying. Yeah. All right. Just drop any question in the comment section and let me know what you want us to do going forward. So I think that going forward next year we will stick to one niche. YouTube always prefer that um the content creators stick to one niche. For example, if you are doing technology videos, just stick to technology so that they'll recommend your channel more. Now we are doing a lot of things on this channel. We are talking about conferences, we are talking about NCLEX CBT questions and traveling. We are just talking about so many stuff. But next year moving forward, we will try to stick to one niche. So if you have any recommendation for us, or if you wish us to stick to one niche, let us know. But we will decide later on. But we always make sure that we get everything that will make us grow individually. We will just drop anything to make us grow. I have a question about Saxon again. Can you share a fun fact about yourself that your viewers may not know? All right. So what my viewers don't know about me is that every December I make donation to 40 widows in Ghana. And this is not only me. I talk to my friends who are very close to me and we do these donations. So this year we are also going to do the same thing. You are going to donate rice and other stuff to 40 widows. And I think that this is one fun fact most of my viewers don't know. So if you would like to support, you just have to send me a message, and you can also be added to this group here. All right, so I have a question from Bruno Let's Talk. So Bruno Let's Talk is one of the channels that is being operated by KLB Media. Just go onto YouTube and search for Bruno Let's Talk, and he's asking about when the USA conference is happening. So this year we have conferences that is coming up in October and November, and these conferences I've done videos on it. We've spoken a lot about it, and we have closely 291 people getting invitation letters from these two conferences, and this will be happening, as I said, in October and November. So they will be organized. These are annual conferences, and they will be organizing again next year. So just stay glued to the channel, and I will be talking about them and when they will also organize conferences next year. I know that people are late for this year. So many people got the invitation letters, but are struggling to get appointment dates at the visa embassy. So just stay glued to the channel, and we will talk about USA conferences next year and even more. We have so many conferences. Hmm. So I have a question from Alberta again, and she's asking me how I manage my time to interact with my followers, considering my busy schedule. How did you know? This is one of the most difficult things that I'm doing. I'm always doing something. It's either I'm working on my lecture notes, I'm doing assignments, I'm writing YouTube scripts, I'm doing editing, I'm replying to Telegram messages, or I'm at work. So this is quite a very tight schedule for me, and I try to manage all of them at once. If anytime I get off duties, I try to respond to my followers. And also, if you're on the Telegram group and you send me a private message, I think that it will be best if you don't send me any pleasantries. Just go straight to the question, and I will reply you. So I think that I am trying my best to manage all these, even though it's very stressful. And I might need some assistance in the studio very soon. So you can also apply, and I can employ you in here. So Bruno Let's Talk is asking why 40 videos and why not 500. So you know it we started with 15, yeah. So it was 15 videos, and we increased it to 25, and we got to 35, and now we are doing 40. So as you can see, there is an upward trend in these donations, and we also need people like you to also join hands, send your donations in, and as much as we get the donations, we are also going to increase the number of people that we help. So yeah, just pray for us. You've been accepted into the YouTube program, and you'll be getting some pounds or some few amount from there as well. And very soon our watch time or watch hours is growing, and if we are able to monetize this channel, we also channel some of the monies in there, and don't worry, we can even go to 1,000 videos. So it's just a matter of time. Yeah. All right, keep your questions coming. And so I have a question from Rihanna, and she's saying, "Sir, if we go New Zealand, they will give back our money that we pay for New Zealand process like UK or not?" So she's trying to ask if she'll get some reimbursement. I think this is contract dependent, because I'm not sure about the contract. Even in UK here, some of the companies, you have to fund the whole process yourself. When you come to UK, then they reimburse it for you. But some companies will also make you fund the whole process, whilst others will also do it for you. I'm not sure about New Zealand. I'm waiting for my New Zealand pin, and when I get my New Zealand pin, I will just come back with the information I'll get if I try to apply for jobs in New Zealand. Yeah. So I have a question from Palmer again. And what's your name? Is it Palmer or oh yeah, Palmer? Okay. So what topic will you like to dive in future videos? So as I said earlier, I have more than 153 scripts. So even before starting YouTube, I had so many scripts written down that I want to talk about when I get a chance. So when I started the YouTube, I decided to do videos on all these scripts and topics. But as I explained earlier, YouTube wants content creators to stick to one niche. So in future, it's difficult to say, but I will just look at my views. I have to stick to the views and also talk to my advisors and backroom people to see which kind of videos we have to make, or if we have to get another channel to tackle some of the other niche as well. Because now we are combining NCLEX questions, CBT questions, conferences, and so many other stuff on one channel, and it's making the channel saturated. I know this is not going to expose us to other new YouTube people, because if you stick to one channel, you get the exposure more. And we are not just looking at getting the exposure more, we are just trying to make sure that our fan base get established. We help people, then we will stick to one niche. It's a very difficult question for me. I don't know what to say, but I will just say that we will just make our subscribers happy. Yeah. Thank you for the question. I don't know why people are sending me questions on WhatsApp, and just come on to YouTube and send it to me. So so I have a question from Bruno Lestock. How did you get the name Ato? I don't know what that means, bro. Atopa? What is that? I don't know what that means. Can you come again with that question again? I don't know what that means. Okay, so I have a question from Saxon Media. What does a typical day in your life look like? A typical day in my life is very terrible because I wake up in the morning. I have so many people in my house to I have to take some of them to work, pick some from work, prepare for work myself, and sometimes I take part in cooking, doing breakfast for people in my house as well. You know, I'm a father. I'm a very good father, so I try to make everyone happy. And after that, I go to work. If I have duty, I'll just go and do my 8 or 12 hour shift. I will come back home tired. So UK has a very strict system that even if you are not working and you have an off day, it will be difficult for you to manage the time in such a way to make yourself happy. You might be tired on your off day and you might be bed bound. You even lie on your bed the whole day. But we are trying our best to manage all these things and incorporate some fun activities in between. And adding YouTube has made it more stressful for me. And I don't sleep. If you see my eyes, I've never slept in 4 years of being in UK. So UK is not for the weak, but we are doing our best, and we have 5 years to go back to Ghana. So we have to fight on. Yeah. All right, guys, keep your questions coming. Yeah, we still have some few time to end the live. So if you have any questions, just drop them and I will attend to it very shortly. All right, guys, feel free to ask any questions. Sorry, and I will answer them for you. All right, guys, keep your questions coming. We still have some few minutes to end the live, and I want to thank everyone for making us over 3K subscribers. And we are happy to be with you. We are happy for all the comments, the messages that you have been sending us, and we are very grateful. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for some few more questions, then we will end the live. So I have a question from Alberta Opogo. She's asking me, how do I handle criticism and negative feedback? And I think that I've been quite lucky. I haven't had so many negative feedbacks, and this is not good for me because I want to be criticized. I want negative feedbacks, and all this will help me to come prepared, get my stuff right, and also help you guys because I need all these criticisms to move forward. And I get a few, but I think it's not enough. I need more bashing and more negative stuff about me so that I can work on it. But if I come across any, I take it cool because I'm still in the learning process. I'm very young on YouTube and I am still learning. Every day is an opportunity for me to learn. So I just handle all of these cool. I just take it like I'm in school and I'm learning. And a teacher has criticized me. What can I do? I just have to learn and move forward. All right. So I have another question from Saxon, and he's asking me how I can spot a fake conference. So I've actually done an extensive video on how to spot a fake conference on my channel, and if you go onto my channel, you'll see all of the stuff that you need. But let me just say a few. I spoke about the fact that most of these conferences do not have genuine venues. They will just be vague about their venues. For example, they will just say the conference is happening in Ghana. They will not state the city, they will not state the hotel. And sometimes they state the hotel. If they state the city, they are not going to state the hotel or the venue that the conference will take place. And also they don't have genuine websites, and some of them have Gmail emails. Instead of them having a professional email, they will have Gmail emails. And some of them even go to the extent of having genuine venues, genuine emails. And if you are not a technical person, you are not going to know that this conference is a fake one. So just navigate through my YouTube video. I did an extensive video on it, and I exposed some companies in there. You can just go and have a quick look. Yeah. All right, so I have another question from Justin, and he says that, do you have anyone in mind who motivated you to take up a challenge of practicing nursing outside your country of birth? All right, so I think all my life, the biggest motivator or the person that I always look up to was my dad. So I had a very extensive convo with my dad when I was a bit younger, and he told me all the flaws, all the mistakes that he made in his life because my dad was a teacher and he got the chance to go to Nigeria to work there as a teacher, and he faced so many challenges and he came across so many opportunities that he skipped and he decided not to take those opportunities because he don't know what will happen. So he just told me that any opportunity that I'll get, if it will just increase or elevate me from where I am, even if it won't elevate me and it will help me to learn, I should just take this opportunity. So when I got this into my head, I decided to take so many opportunities that will come my way. That's why if you have studied me well, I speak on this channel to always tell people to always have plan B and plan C. So if you are a nurse in UK, it's good to have another license in USA or New Zealand or Australia. It's fine. Even if you don't have the zeal or you don't have the passion in practicing in all these countries, you are in UK. Just use the available resource that your colleagues back home will not get. Just use it to elevate yourself. Use the internet to learn. Just get all the things that will help you to grow. So let me just go back to your question. I have my dad who passed away last year, and we just celebrated the 1 year anniversary. He passed away last year, and he was my biggest motivator. Yeah, thank you. What's your secret behind your IELTS, Masa? I don't even want someone. So me passing IELTS, there was no secret. I spelled all the secrets on my YouTube channel, and I think it's part of my earliest videos. I spoke about how I passed IELTS on the seventh attempt, and it's quite one of the toughest journeys and one of the toughest exams that I've written. Not to say that IELTS is difficult, but I think that I wasn't prepared mentally and physically, and I didn't have people to guide me during my IELTS days, and it came with so many flaws that I don't want anyone to go through because writing IELTS 7 times whilst you are in Ghana is so difficult. Now, if you want to write IELTS 7 times and you are in Ghana, you're going to spend like 2,000, 21,000 cedis, and you can imagine the amount of money I spent writing IELTS. So I think that the success in IELTS is constant practicing, getting people to mentor, getting the right feedbacks, and you grow. All right, so I have a question from Aish Osman. She's one of my top-notch subscribers. So she's asking me how I see the channel in 5 years. Actually, I don't care about how well my channel do in 5 years. I care about how my subscribers will do in 5 years because this channel is just here to help my subscribers to get the opportunities that they deserve, to get to places that they want to. So, and I know that if my subscribers are getting what they need in life or getting the chances that they need, obviously the channel is also going to grow. All right, so I'll take my last 3 questions and we will call it a day. So I have a question from Poma again. Have any of the conferences you have featured had a significant impact on your content or perspective? All right, so I'm not sure what this question means, but I'll just try my best. So ever since we started talking about conferences, we had so many people who has gotten invitations and attended some of these conferences. I know this is a new channel. People join late and some of them got hint of the conferences. We're not able to utilize it. I know a few of them managed to do from Ghana and they were in Germany, but we just hope that next year is going to be a good year and we will have more people also joining some of these conferences. And if you go for conferences, you know the benefits that you get from these. You get the exposure, you get the knowledge, you get the vibe, you make new friends, networking opportunities, and so much more. All right, so let's just take a last question and see. Yeah, so I have another question from Osman, and um, he say, "Hey, Manuel, how do you balance personal life and vlogging?" Yeah, so I always do my best to live my life and enjoy my life apart from YouTube. So because YouTube, as I said earlier, is very stressful. I don't know how people are able to do it. But those who are doing YouTube, who are doing so well on YouTube, are doing it full time now. And in my case, it's very difficult because I also have a full time job. I have a school, and I also have YouTube. So it's quite difficult, but I'm trying to manage all of them, and I just have to make my priorities right and make sure that I do this at one time and do the other at a different time. All right, so I have my last question from Saxon Media, and he says that what is your favorite place you've traveled to, and why did you choose it? I think my all-time favorite place is going to be Amsterdam because when I was going to Amsterdam, I had so many friends with me, and it's very um, ecstatic when you go to a place with friends, and because you do a lot of stuff with them together, and you have so much fun. And that conference was so packed. We went for HIV conferences, and after that, we had so much activities in Amsterdam because Amsterdam have canals in the cities, which makes partying in all those canals very lively. And from there, we went to France, we went to Marseille, we went to Paris, where I was arrested, but for a brief period. So I think that Amsterdam was my best place, and I'm looking for more interesting places to visit in the future. All right, so I think we've done almost 1 hour and 16 minutes. So I thank everyone for joining this live. If you were not able to join the live, we will try to do this frequently and make sure that we get interactive. So if you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section and I'll reply to them. Go on to Telegram, join the Telegram group, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And also, just try to join our YouTube partnership program, become a member, and you enjoy so many perks from us. All right. Thank you for staying by, and we thank you for making this first live session interactive. Until then, bye from us. I thank everyone who have been supporting the team, Valentine, Emirates, myself. I thank myself because I've devoted so much time into making this channel more interactive and trying to push. And also, let me not forget Carl. So I have a guy called Carl who helps me in some of the editing that we post on here. And massive love to Carl wherever you are. Thank you so much for what you do for us. All right, until then, bye bye everybody. Bye.